Welcome to the last broadcast of the Muscatine County Fair for 2024, Toby.
Oh.
And I'm not sure. Now, here's the thing. I'm growing to love the livestock shows.
Okay.
However,
I understand.
I'm still going to say this is my favorite event. And we just did a flippity-flippin' demo derby.
Yeah. That was really good, too.
That was really, really good. A, it was really good. But B, it was, what do I want to say?
It had some drama in it.
Drama.
It had some drama.
That's what I'm going for. That is exactly what I'm going for, too. Some drama. Oh, hey, I think it's time, folks. It's time for our national anthem. We will fire that up for you here.
Very nice job of the national anthem there.
So, Toby,
Uh-huh.
for those that are just tuning in and don't have any idea what a trailer race is,
Okay.
why don't you hook them up with a little explanation?
Hook a trailer to a race, go around in a circle, and try and crash as many times as you can.
Well, now that's
Okay, here it is, guys.
that's almost all of it.
Okay. They'll start with, there's actually 22 truck/trailers out there, going to be out there at one time. And they're going to start 3 wide, which is insane. I mean, you don't start 3 wide in features here on Saturday night when they used to have races here. You start double wide.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so then you have this truck in the front, obviously, and then you'll have variety of things behind it, pulling it, like boats, or we've had campers before, or hay racks, or, just little wagons, just something behind it. And the object is to be the last man standing, so to speak, as they go around the track and hit each other and slip and slide through the mud. And that's kind of the gist of it. 22 trucks. That's insane. We got Tom Lehman, nicknamed Turbo Lehman, up in the flag stand. Can't get over 22 trailers. That's insane. It just shows you how it's growing year after year after year after year,
It's nuts.
I mean, if we could, you probably don't have a camera for the crowd shot, do you?
I can, yeah.
I mean,
I can spin one around.
Spin
I
one
just
around.
did a quick pan.
Yeah. Maybe check out, because, we are wall to wall.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. I mean, all the way out into turn 1 and 2, it's full.
Yeah, like fully
It's
out through the corner of the turn.
Full,
Yeah.
all the way out through the corner, and 3 and 4 are the same way, all the way out through the corner. And, of course, behind us, the grandstands is just packed full of people. And then you throw the hottest day of the fair on top of it, which I'm not complaining because we still are not – this is still not fair weather hot, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And then you throw the hottest day on top of it, and this much heat in one area from people putting off heat. It's a little warm down here tonight.
It is.
Today, guys.
But you know what? I'll take it.
Yes.
So
go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
well, no, I'm just trying to think, like, what else should we prepare people for? Because, I mean, this is now, one thing, obviously, they don't race all the way around. I mean, they do go all the way around the track, but basically, it's kind of like the front stretch is really your bread and butter.
Right, where
Into
everything
turn
happens.
one. And speaking of,
Here they come, folks. So we got a pop-up camper, we got some tires, we got a little wagon, air-conditioned, dishwasher or something. Big boat, another boat.
I have a feeling that boat's going to end up in the middle of the track. We got a watermelon.
We got a
We got a watermelon full of watermelons.
we got a porta potty, another camper.
Hop to it, baby. Little bush light, looks like. We got some porta potties. That's a new one. I wonder if they're full.
Couch. We got a couch
We have a couch. That's
on the back of a trailer.
We have an ice machine coming up with a teddy bear. Oh, we have Mickey and Minnie showing up. I wonder if this is Disney approved. Look at this. Mickey and Minnie just kind of chilling,
Yep.
Chilling, minding their business. All right. So, man, holy cow. Folks, I think here's the thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you, folks, I think, I try and get creative with our shots sometimes. And, every now and again, something comes together and it works out. And I think this is going to be one of those times. We have a camera mounted right on the fence of turn one. Like right where all the carnage is going to happen. I'll show you this right here. This is literally looking down from turn one.
That would be a nice spot.
I don't know how much better it's going to get than that.
That'll be a nice spot.
So I hope, folks, and we're going to test out some replay. Definitely replaying, by the end we'll have a whole bunch of clips.
Right.
But we might even try and, if something absolutely crazy happens, we might try and see if we can get you guys a second look.
And I want to give a shout out here real quick. Those fire department guys got their fire gear on. They're ready to rock and roll. So any kind of temperature you guys are feeling, or the people that are here that are feeling, multiply that times about probably 50 to 100 times with those fire suits on, because those things are heavy and they're hot. And it's just kudos to those guys over there.
So we do.
For volunteering. This is, they're going to give them another parade lap, they say.
Yep, another parade lap. See if we can get you guys a nice view of everybody here. What is that first one? Is that it looks like a room built on a trailer.
It's an old, what they used to call pop-up camper.
Oh, is that all
the way down? Yeah.
We have a bookshelf on the front of one. And there's a porta potty entrance.
Yep.
To quote my 12-year-old son, "Pop to us, spit on that thing." TikTok is such a virtual and wonderful wasteland.
Exactly.
Now, I'll tell you this, folks. If you watched the demo derby earlier, I think I'm going to sign up and try and do the demo derby next year. You know, maybe like throw a camera in with us, you know, whole 9 yards. But I can guarantee you this, I will not do this. This, no. No, I wouldn't do this over the demo derby. Because this is like legit high speed. Last year, I mean, there was like a 4-truck trailer pileup up to the top of the fence. I'm not that crazy.
No.
And I say that with all due respect.
Exactly.
I really do.
It's a lot of fun for these guys for sure.
Oh, I would hope it is. We're going green, folks. Here we go. Everybody's coming out of turn 4, coming down the straightaway. How big of a hot mess are we going to end up with?
Oh, we got one there.
Oh, and we are.
Oh, Nelly. Oh, one on the back of the camper. Oh, there goes the trailer.
Oh, there go the watermelons.
Whoa, Nelly.
That is a whole lot of stuff.
Uh-oh, watermelon stuck. Or no, the camper stuck. He got it going. He got it going.
Notice, our camera is close enough. It has officially been covered in mud. I think we might have our first, well, I mean, now technically the trailer is still attached.
Correct.
And so they can go basically as long as they have 2 conditions met. Oh, holy cow, I did not see. We have a veritable disaster at the other end. Totally missed this. I've been so busy looking at the carnage in front of me. Holy cow. We got, the Dale Earnhardt truck is on fire. We totally missed the fire function here, folks. I apologize. But I apologize. We got some help coming in. So, do we count it as one completed lap?
Oh, yeah, that's 1 lap.
Since the leader made it around?
Yep, since the leader made it around, that's 1 lap.
And we got some clearing out of turn 1 here. It looks like, for those of you at home that played Mario Kart growing up, we have what appears to be everybody's safe, I think, is...
Yeah, that's what they're saying, yeah.
But I don't know if I can get all of this for you guys. We have this pile of what looks like black watermelons.
Uh-huh.
It looks like Mario just dropped. You remember the like?
Well, they're black
the
balloons, is what they are.
Shh, people don't need to know that. That's less of a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, little Ryan Noble is out. Graduated with my son this year, a senior. Must have broke something because...
Wait, you're thinking he might have broke something?
Yeah, it looks like he broke something because he's definitely out of the race. He took his helmet and gave it to his, it looks like his dad over there. I think he's out of the race.
Folks, for those of you that don't know him, there's my son Wyatt doing a little camera cleanup for you.
Yeah, he looks like he broke something
good, buddy.
in the
Thank you.
rear end or...
There he goes, a little help off. It's gotta be disappointing.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know how many people we've lost so far.
S&S Custom Services, West Liberty Auto Parts on Mickey and Minnie.
The 51E of who knows what.
It's like, we won't say what the sign says.
No, we won't. Wyatt's already getting messages about great job cleaning off the camera.
All right.
Oh, God, folks, that's what we love. Just hop on Facebook, hop on YouTube, wherever you're watching this, and let us know what you think of this thing.
Yeah, it's crazy right now.
Because right now, we got well over 100 people watching.
Are you for real?
I am absolutely for real. So
I
to
love
kind of give you guys some scale, that is more popular than Muskie football.
That's insane.
So, I think big, not surprised. Yeah, you know, and I've kind of said this throughout every broadcast that we've done this year. You know, last year we did a couple little experimental broadcasts just to kind of see how it would go. This year's been kind of our beta test, folks. Like, we didn't really announce that we were going to do it. Kind of wanted to surprise everybody because we didn't know. You know, you can test and test all you want, but you just never know in the reality when you add 5, 6, 7, I don't even know how many thousand people and all their phones and all their everything else.
Right.
You never quite know what's going to happen. I didn't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So, if you guys want us to keep doing this every year, I think we can definitely handle it. Toby?
Oh, yeah.
This has been a blast.
It's been fun. You're getting educated on the livestock side of it as well,
that's been you know, and I have been the last couple of years, you know, as we've done a lot with the fair,
right?
And it's just kind of a nice thing to see the kids, and honestly, the families, right? Like, because no kid does this
by himself or herself.
By their own. Yeah, you know, they've got a quick shout out to, in addition to the parents, the FFA folks, and 4-H folks, you know, like at Muscatine, Sam Paul, Ashley Weeby, Mr. Tomatich, you know, they go above and beyond regularly, and they put together kids that are just great kids doing good things,
right?
And they're polite, they're pleasant,
right?
They're learning how to show things, they're learning how to communicate. They're doing all those things that, you know, everybody says, oh, this generation that, this generation this, whatever.
Right.
BB, blah, blah, blah. It's BS, right? I'll say this. I've worked with Muscatine High School kids pretty regularly. And I'll tell you this, the vast majority of them, yeah, of course, you know, back when we were kids, there's bad apples and everything.
Right, exactly.
And, you know, whatever. I'm not talking about that. But these kids, I'll tell you this, they're more polite, they're more self-aware than I was at that age.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Exactly.
So great job to all those kids. The ribbon auction yesterday went tremendously well, I believe.
Yep, did really well there.
I got to hang out over there for a little bit.
Lost me yesterday. I didn't have a voice yesterday.
We did, which, you know, Toby, some people might not be as concerned about losing you as others.
Right.
and okay, so here's the other thing, folks, I should also tell you. Toby and I broadcast together often. You know, we did Muskie Sports for a long time, and we try and approach this pretty simply, like two guys sitting there at home with you on the couch, just kind of shooting the crap about what's going on, and keeping it as fun and relaxed and cool as we can. So, you're not going to get any high, deep insights on trailer races from us.
No, you're not.
I mean, I don't know. Every once in a while, we might get a piece of wisdom that pops out of us.
Right.
But, more often than not, you're going to hear the same things coming out of our mouth that would come out of yours.
Exactly.
And hopefully we don't ever have to
bleep it out.
So it looks like
they left a boat out.
We have
there.
2 boats.
Oh, yeah.
2 boats.
One down on the corner and then one right in front of us.
We have 2 boats and a porta potty.
And a porta potty and some debris from a camper left
down
there.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that's just kind of the normal run-of-the-mill junk.
Yep. So we'll be getting ready to go again here in a minute.
These caution flags here are way worse than NASCAR ones.
Oh,
man.
yeah. And there we got a green flag, so we're off. Try to weave your way through the boats and the porta potty and.
Oh no, just go straight.
Oh, go straight through it.
Whatever floats your boat, as they say, baby.
Oh no, right in front of us. Big pile up. Oh my goodness.
Quiet.
Boom.
Folks, holy. They are right
wow.
in front of us. We're going to have newly ordained cameraman Wyatt Anderson.
Turn towards the debris.
And
it might need a record, dog says.
This scene of chaos is literally, what, Toby, 12 feet in front of us, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Here, let's see if we can.
I wish I would train myself to turn left instead of turning right because I catch it at the end.
Is anybody going to back up? It does not look like anybody's going to back up. I think Hawk 2 is done.
Whoa, camper's going.
Wait, no, we are alive.
Woohoo! Oh, can they pull it now? That's going to be the hard part. He's trying.
That is right. Not coming out of it. Got a Mr. Slapple, fair boarded past president hanging out there. And we have the world famous donkey rider hopping out.
Yep. Mr. Snyder.
Hopefully he does a better job with this than he did the donkeys on Thursday night.
He did spend some money today on the logger auction as well.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What'd he get? See?
I thought it was, thought he ended up getting because Akers got the eagle. He got the pig. He got the pig. That's what it was. He bought the pig.
Yeah, so now it's, ooh, that exhaust smells so good.
Still trying to get it going.
Now, folks, here's the crazy thing. So we started off with 22.
Right.
I don't know how many we've lost here. 6, 7 probably.
Yeah, they're about.
That's about what we would normally start with. Oh, watermelon.
Wow.
Watermelon broke 3. I think he's going to be good.
And it looks like, oh, he's getting pulled backwards, so sounds like he's done. In the 37B.
35's moving, but in the trailer, now, so here's the thing, folks. This trailer is still attached.
So it's still legal.
So it's still legal. Now, it doesn't matter that he lost all of what he was carrying.
Right.
That doesn't matter.
As long as the trailer's still attached.
As long as it's still attached. And, theoretically, say the whole thing, ooh, here's how you rig the wind, Tony. Put some perforations right in front of the axle of the trailer.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then when it gets hit, it breaks right there. So then all you're pulling is this little sled.
Right.
That nobody's going to be able to hit.
Correct.
And then you just run and go.
Uh-oh, we got a situation here.
What's our situation?
The tow cable is,
Did we break the tow cable?
I think we might have.
Now again, something else we mentioned during the Derby, folks. The great thing about the Muscatine County Fair is it is a 501c3. This is all volunteer.
Right.
Every fair board member you see walking around in those red and green shirts, red and green, geez, red and blue.
Red
Holy
and
cow.
blue. Yeah.
I'm not the colorblind one here.
That's all right.
You know, they're all donating their time and energy and effort to put on this fair. And
Just tell them thanks. You don't have to, maybe just say, hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate what you do.
Yeah, just a quick thanks. Quick email message over to Kelsey, or a quick message to the Facebook page. You know, just let people know that you appreciate what they're doing, because, man, these guys, like I said, I've been working with them, the last couple of years here, and it's been a blast. And, I work hard for a handful of days getting ready for this, right? And the team kind of gets, everything ready, and, we help make the brochures and the signs and all that stuff. But, it's not like we're not out here building extensions to the stage so that we can have better shows.
Right.
Like, that's not our role. But these guys, it's what they do. They do it so dang well.
And then, one thing is that they always have to do is build the stage and then turn around and tear it down so that you can see all the way across the track for stuff like this the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So last night was the Tracy Lawrence concert.
Yep.
And so, folks, here was your stage and all your rigging for all the lights and sound and everything. And that you can actually see there that different colored concrete.
Mm-hmm.
That's the extension of the stage that was put on for this year.
Right.
Because this fair board, I'll tell you, Tim Nichols, the president, was here during the Log Hogger auction. And he was talking about the new activity center, the 4-H activity center. And it's not even just really a 4-H one anymore. It's a whole community activity center.
Correct.
It's about a $2 million project.
Yep.
Our friends down at Kent Feeds, GPC, that whole organization committed to $500,000, a quarter of it, but it's a match. So we got to come up with the other 500.
Yep.
And they're a pretty decent chunk of the way through getting that match.
They are pretty close.
About 900 and some change, I think. And so, the porta potty takes out the boat, and you just kind of go, okay, now there's a little more collateral damage going on, a little more debris.
What is this right in front of us, Chris? Is that?
That's a boat.
This is the boat right in front of us.
That's a boat, Toby.
Oh my goodness. And while we're all oohing and all this over the carnage, just think these guys got to clean it all up.
Yeah. See, I don't know, folks. I don't know if you can see. I don't think. Let's see. Where's the dude in the red shirt? Well, okay, so folks, you can't really see us here, but I was trying to give Toby a shot at the boat so you can actually see what's literally right here in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
So, folks, we're sitting right on the other side of the wall, about 4 feet past that damage that you see right there. So,
good seats.
Well, good seats, and
it'd be better if we had a canopy or something for some shade. But
I think the people behind us
might not like that.
All the people in the grandstand might complain a little bit about that. But Wyatt and I do have our cool blue evaporative towel things that are amazing. What are they doing? Oh, they're just moving on down to the other end. Oh, we got
a wave going.
Oh, it's the wave. There we go. That's what he saw. He thought that was a not bad wave. I think he might have been wrong on that one. Who do we have up in the crow's nest?
Tom the Dog Christensen.
Yeah, well, no, I knew that. I'm starting to see who else is there.
Kelsey's up there.
Kelsey Myers, our fair director. And here's the thing, folks. Kelsey, you cannot say enough about this young lady. She is tremendous. She's a hard worker. She has done a tremendous job in the last handful of years that she's been charged with the fair. Works great with the fair board. Works great with all our partners out in the community. Can't say enough about her. And I see Miss Avery Schroeder up there.
Yep.
your 2024 Fair Queen.
Yep. I'm going to throw a little bit tidbit out for you guys. The morning of the sheep show, which was Saturday morning, I did come to the fair. I just didn't talk. She was running on 3 hours of sleep, just to kind of give you an idea of what one night to the next night is she does during the fair.
Yep.
I mean, and still gave us speech about the new convention center or whatever.
Activity center.
Activity center, yeah.
Yeah, and actually to kind of finish that up, folks, here's the great thing. So this activity center is going to be able to handle somewhere between 400 and 500 people for an event. I don't remember exactly what the number is. And they're building it out in a way that it's going to be rentable by the community.
Right.
So it'll be the largest venue in Muscatine County to host an event, right?
Right, exactly.
And so, if you got a really huge wedding, and it's going to be done very nicely.
Yep.
Like it's, we're not talking pole barn and, and grass.
Hawk 2 is still going.
Hawk 2 is still
No trailer. No part of
trailer.
the trailer, but the bottom part's there, so they're good. The top part's gone.
And there's another fair board member there in the blue, Donovan Yoder.
Donovan
did a great job with the log hogger auction.
And then Chad Clausen took over for a little bit as well. Kind of give Donovan a break.
Oh yeah, yep. And
Matt Dahlfeld here.
What are we? Sorry, folks. So what are we going to be doing here? We're just going to drag her back out to the middle.
Drag her back out to the middle, so you got to hit it. And maybe move it down a little bit
Now
further.
that's a pretty sharp blue captain's chair they got there in that boat.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging that retro vibe.
Matt Dahlfeld does a lot for the county fair as well. Pretty much built the new hog building over there. He does a lot of good stuff here for the fair.
Yeah, there's a reason there's a Dahlfeld show ring. And again, you can't thank the folks enough to do this stuff because, and here's the thing, as we've talked throughout, I'm not a farm guy, right? I respect it, but it's not me.
Right.
But what I'll tell you about this fair is you can come enjoy watching people do what they do, right? Like,
exactly.
I would hope that if somebody ever was, I'm going to say dumb enough to try and come watch us do this, they'd at least have fun watching us do it because they know we're having fun.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And these guys, it's that same thing. I was talking to a guy during the ribbon auction yesterday, and his kids all went through, and he's a farmer, and they do kind of some, like all farm families and organizations, they all kind of have multiple things that they do, right? They don't just put stuff in the ground and they're done, right?
Right, exactly.
And his kids had all gone through, and he was just there buying ribbons to support everybody else, right? Just, and that's the coolest thing, right? Like the kids.
Was that Billy Danner? Was it Billy Danner?
Honestly, I have no idea who it was.
Because Billy Danner's really good at that. His kids are gone through it, and he normally spends quite a bit of money. And I don't know if that's who it was or not.
Here we come again, folks.
Boom, there goes the boat into the wall. Holy moly, folks.
Oh my goodness, that thing just exploded.
Man, he smoked the wall. I mean, literally smoked the wall. No safer barrier there. I hope he's okay.
Wow, that was.
And you probably got the really good shot of that too, didn't you?
Yeah, we're gonna flip back here and see what all we've got here that we can flip through for you folks.
Wow. Because as soon as he hit that boat, it like propelled his truck to the right, and there was no stopping it. You know what I mean? And there's just no stopping it.
A couple of views of the last 10 seconds. That was a little early. Maybe we can, a little late. Maybe we can find.
Coming into that wall, I mean, He's out of his truck, waving at the crowd. That is crazy. I mean, he was probably going at least 45, 50.
I don't know. It was.
And he hit that sucker square.
One of the crazy things about this track is it's so big.
Yeah, it's wide.
They go, well, I mean, just the overall size of it.
Right.
They get going a lot faster than you really kind of think they do.
They do, yep.
Because they've got plenty of space to floor it and go.
Well, and that's what's unique about this track versus a lot of other tracks. I mean, it was originally formed for carriage horse racing, and so you have to have a wide track. You know what I mean, for them to be able to get around.
I don't know what you mean about carriage horse racing.
It's basically three.
But I'll take your word for it.
3 horses, and you're sitting in a carriage behind them. 3 or 4, I think it's.
Well,
4.
I mean that much I kind of figured,
but you have to be wide for them to maneuver and
that makes sense.
and
Almost
work
like
your way around
almost
the track.
like chariot style.
Yep, yeah, very similar, very similar to a chariot style. Man, he smoked that wall.
Let's see what.
I wonder who that was. I would say that's probably your crowd favorite right there.
If not, he should be.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's like.
Might be a dent in the wall.
Oh, let's see. How far? Let's see. That was. Let's see what we got.
Oh. Spinny, spinny, spinny. And kudos for him because he was out front kind of by himself and he could have just kind of bobbed and weaved and went through everything the best of his ability. But nope, he says, I'm going to hit this boat and it's going to projectile me into to the right.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna smoke the
100%
wall.
okay with that.
Yep. That's what's fun about it, you know. Oh my gosh, look at all this debris. Oh my goodness.
Here's another look at some of this as we go around. Is that? Oh no,
That's the big one.
that was the parade. I went back a little bit farther, folks.
Yeah.
You know, when we replay sports, it's a lot easier because like it's just literally the most recent clip that you need.
Right, exactly.
But I jumped back. That was a little bit.
Man, he just destroyed that wall. Truck got bent in half. I mean, the back wheels came up off the ground.
And that's right where the huge pileup was.
Yep, last year.
Yeah.
He's going to feel that in the morning. I don't care if he had the harnesses on and strapped in. It ain't going to matter. You're going to feel that in the morning.
Yeah, I think that was a little. Oh, did we catch it? To take a quick look, coming back down the straightaway. Just out of line.
Just off the. Man.
And that, I mean, geez. Okay, so that camera that captured that was literally right in front of our table.
Yep.
And I don't know that it really even does justice to.
What? Look at the. I mean, can you get his front right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah. I mean, hit the front end of that truck.
I mean, there's.
And the back end of that truck.
I don't even know if you can say it's a truck anymore. Is it? It's more like a little V. I mean,
that's how hard he hit it. Snapped it, and the back end's up off the ground, and wow. I hope. And like I said,
there's still probably half of them left.
Yeah, he jumped right out, so he's good. You know, he's okay.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing. You know, first off, we want to make sure he's okay before.
Quick shout out on screen there. You've got all your volunteer firefighters here.
Yeah.
West Liberty. Where all did we see folks from?
Wilton,
West Liberty, Wilton.
I believe Atalissa.
I feel like there was somebody else.
Was there Nichols there?
I think there was. Yes, there was. Okay. Man, that is going to be a mess. You know, the funny thing is it's really not a mess to clean up because the rain will take care of it.
If it ever rains again.
A little natural erosion there. Yeah, that's why the farmers want rain. It doesn't have anything to do with the crops. They just want to clean up the fair.
Clean up the fair.
Hey, quick shout out to our friends at Farm Bureau. They are the grandstand sponsor for the year.
Yep.
Really, what I'd say, probably, the main presenting sponsor.
Right.
Right up there with Kent. Kent. Again, can't say enough about our friends at Kent.
My goodness.
Geez, they literally sponsor the entire bottom half of the fair.
Yep.
Their teams all out here. You see them out often. And, like Community Bank was out here, Wayne Johansson and his team.
Yep.
So there's a whole lot of going on.
Yeah,
here,
exactly.
Folks. And see if we can kind of give you a little survey of what's left of the collateral damage that's going to be left on the track to be.
Trying to sort out who we got.
Yeah, they themselves are still trying to figure out who they've got left. So I mean, really the track doesn't look as bad as it could at this point.
Right.
I mean, they've gotten quite a bit off. Well, as I say that, they push another boat right back on down at the far side of turn one. So I was wrong. I'll admit it when I'm wrong.
It's all good. Yeah, there's no way around that boat, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that boat is dead meat. Oh, they're bringing it down here.
Oh.
Are they going to put it right in front of us?
Oh, Wyatt, can you do me a favor, buddy? Can you point our camera right at that son of a gun, please?
Yeah.
That's the great thing about having a 12-year-old, folks.
Yep.
Other than he looks at you like you're crazy when you say his name on there.
We're going to get him a pig.
Sure.
Here we go,
Oh,
folks.
geez, we're going. Holy cow, I was not ready. Holy cow. Here we come. Oh, my. We just got that. Oh, again. Oh, we got more coming. Sideways. Holy cow, folks. We have a red flag. I wonder why.
It's right in front of us.
Can anybody watching at home throw us a quick comment? If you can tell us, because you might be able to see better from these cameras than we can, do you have any idea why we have a red flag on the
We got a busted tie rod out here.
Dude, I don't know that there's a tie rod in good shape out there. What all?
Looks like that red truck in front of us here lost its rear end.
Let's see if we can give you so what is that? 30-pack Bush latte. I don't know what all he's got on the side of his truck there, but what I can tell you is he doesn't have an accident.
No, he don't have an accident. He done.
Well, actually, I mean, technically, he probably still does have the axle.
but it is not attached to his vehicle and probably not in one. And let's see if we can scope out anything else here, folks, to kind of give you the depth and breadth of this carnage. What else do we? You know, there's not too many problems that a good track-based skid steer with some forks ain't gonna fix for you.
Oh, yeah.
Some might say if that can't fix it, it don't need to be fixed. That's probably not what I would say. But yes, it got stuck. Crowd is surprisingly quiet. Like that's the amazing thing is it's almost bated anticipation golf sort of like environment until they fire up and then it's crazy but then it goes silent. It's almost like reversed, right?
Yep, reverse.
It's the reverse of golf. Actually,
we got debris on our
oh yeah, like
mixer.
my keyboard is like there's like, and what's crazy is it's of course they wet it before the track, you know, and so like it's not like dirt flying at you. It's literally clumps of mud.
Uh-oh. We're going to try to pick this thing up off the ground with the rear.
What, I mean, you're going to have to.
Good work there.
There we go.
Yeah, he's got some damage under there.
Well, no, so I take that back. His axle is still attached. I apologize, folks. I gave you Feel free to write your congressman about that.
Yeah.
All being lined up to be taken home. And oh my goodness. And see, this is now the crazy thing about a trailer race here is like there is exponentially more damage and carnage than the demo derby.
Right.
But it's like waves, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have this huge thing and then you get to chill for a little bit and then huge thing and
chill for a little bit.
Yeah, watch the guys do their jobs and I'd be willing to bet half the folks up in the stands are sitting back having a beer.
At least half.
Which is exactly the point of the fair.
Right. Come out. It's kind of like going to a ball game. You know, have a beer, hot dog, whatever. Here you might have a funnel cake instead of a hot dog.
Which we did have a funnel cake for lunch today. Or with lunch, maybe, is the way to say it.
There you
or
go.
as lunch or whatever. But it's great. We had a s'mores.
Ooh. I had a strawberry shake today with my tacos. Not exactly the best mix, but it sounded good. Tacos and a strawberry shake. Okay.
While they're continuing to clean up, we'll give you a couple of looks at some of the
Replays.
past carnage. So Toby,
I think Hawk 2 is done.
I think you might be right. So we're coming to the end of the 2024 Muscatine County Fair. What's your takeaway from this year?
Beautiful weather.
Yep.
I mean, to me, we've kind of gotten fortunate. The year before was a little bit warmer, but it still wasn't fair hot. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. 2 years ago was fair hot.
2 years ago was fair hot.
2 years ago was
Ridiculous.
80s on Earth hot.
Yeah. Weather's huge. One of my biggest takeaways so far, and I'm going to give a shout out to the Hog Barn and the community that they have created out there.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I still can't wrap my head around how somebody could be so excited about getting beat, you know? And it's a testament to the community that they've built out there. Yeah, they all want to beat each other, but they're all friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that, you know, I can really appreciate that. You know, for being competitors, but yet, you know, you're still friends in the end. You know what I mean? You're
Right.
still trying to get to the same goal of educating people and getting people involved. On this end so far, you know, I am a racer at heart. I grew up on this track on Saturday nights, not, you know, the smart comment, not needed. Every Saturday night I was here.
Why would you?
I know, because I'm just trying to beat you to it, because I didn't really grow up on this racetrack.
Fair.
But I was here every Saturday night, and I grew up here, and I really enjoyed the races. I thought it was a good, hard, slick track. If not for 3 other races going on, we would have had more cars, but there was 3 other races going on that night, so that kind of dipped into our car count. Thursday night donkey races, phenomenal. I mean, great, cheap entertainment again.
What I love, to toss onto the donkey races, what I love is it's community leaders. It's
Right.
You know, there were bank presidents. The new leader of SSAB
He
was
was
here.
there. Yep.
Like, I mean, it's just like
It's a fun thing for them to do and have fun with. You know, I mean, the SSAB guys were right behind us, and they were having a blast.
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
and
yeah, absolutely. We want to do an announcement next year.
poor dog. But you know, and then you go into the Friday cattle show. Numbers were down a little bit, but the quality was there.
You know, that was another one that sort of, for me as an outsider, so to speak, you don't realize how quiet those places are.
Yes.
Like, that's, you know, I don't know what I've anticipated, because like I've been around them, but
Right.
usually when I'm doing that, I'm talking to people and stuff like that. So
Right.
you don't necessarily notice the whole environment, because you're having a conversation as
Right.
things go on, whatever. Right?
Exactly.
And the amazing part is when you've just got your headphones on and you're just getting
Right.
like what we just hear the overall. It's so quiet, and it's golf claps, and it's
Right.
you know, it's really
It's weird.
it's
it
almost
is,
surreal.
It is, and it's a little bit different. You know, and then I come Friday night. Obviously, we had the tractor pulls here. Good turnout for that. You know, good show. Saturday, we got into the sheep and horse shows.
Mm-hmm.
Good turnouts
and
there.
The horse show.
A little bit different for the horse show environment. They're extremely quiet. You know, and and I think that's just the etiquette that they have. And then, of course, Saturday night was Tracy Lawrence, and then it brings us to Sunday, and the demo and the trailer races. Of course, the auction, the ribbon auction on Saturday was in there. Good turnout for that.
So to finish that off, one of the cool things about that, you know, the kids sell their ribbons.
Yep.
So they don't get to keep them. I mean, like, they legitimately sell them.
Right.
And, you know, but that also helps fund their next project.
Exactly.
Right? And so what I kind of love about that, you know, in the real world, when you create a new product or you know, whatever it is, you get attached to it, right?
Right.
Like, they do their animals, right?
Right.
And, you know, the whole end result of that is a ribbon.
Right.
And then they turn around, and, you know, most people will be like, I'm going to put the ribbon on my wall.
Right.
Right? Nope. I'm going to take that thing, and I'm going to sell it so that I can keep going.
Keep
right?
going.
Like, I love that mentality that it instills in them is
Right.
like, you don't want to be sentimental to that stuff.
Right.
Be sentimental to the memories. Have
Right.
the pictures.
Exactly.
Have the experiences. Have all that. Have the knowledge you gain.
Right.
The ribbon doesn't mean squat.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in reality.
No,
right?
in reality, it doesn't.
everything else that you get from it is exponentially more.
And it's priceless, really.
It is.
I mean, you know, the camaraderie, the learning experience, the time with mom and dad. You know, I mean, I can go on and on and on with stuff that, you know, your friends that you learn, you know, you pit make and everything. It's just, it's priceless what that is. I have people that when I was growing up with showing calves and stuff, and that Facebook messaged me, text messaged me and said, Toby, it's so good to hear you on the, you know, because it brings back so many memories. And
now I know you're in the line. There's no way.
No way. I'm telling you, I can show you for a fact. I can show you for a fact. But, you know, I mean, because I grew up doing that stuff, and it brings back a lot of memories of what it was like when we were doing it.
Okay, so now, folks, again, if you listen to our cattle and all the livestock shows.
All the livestock shows, yeah.
Again, I don't know much about livestock at all, but I'm learning.
Right.
I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Made some really unique analogies, I think.
Yep.
But a guy I've known since I was like 18, 19 when I worked at Krieger's, John Myers.
Okay.
Has he's he been watching the streams and stuff. And,
Right.
You know, we used to drive for Krieger's together. This is back when I was in college. Just he run car, whatever. So we got to spend a bunch of time in cars together and just BSing all over the place, right? So he's been watching them. He didn't realize it was me on the on the mic. No. and I saw him today, and he goes, oh, I didn't realize that was you. And he's like, it makes sense. I don't remember. It was something like that he said. But like, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'll admit it. You know?
Yeah, you're learning, and like I said, I mean, if we can get Wyatt involved, you could learn even more.
You know, that was funny. So I was one of his friends, Bailey Danner, who. I got his attention.
We're getting the evil eye.
No. Bailey and White have gone to school together since like preschool, and she was showing, and she did really well. And I jokingly said to her, "What do you call one of your pigs, Wyatt?" You know, just things that you say to kids to me.
Right.
Oh, hey, I think we might. No, we're not. And I'm like, so she sends a text. And I kind of said, oh, yeah, maybe get him to do it or something. She sends him a message of some sort, like, your dad wants you to do it. He's like, no way can I carry or handle a cow. And then he goes, something like, they're like 3 times our size. And I'm like,
yeah, try again.
Try like 10. Yeah. Huh? You said 5. Okay, but it was still closer to 10 or 12.
Right. Pigs, maybe, I could see the comparison of,
but no, it was
2 or 3, but it's good though. I mean, it's just, the humor that and the banter that goes back and forth between us two makes it, like I said, we're trying to make it fun for everybody.
Yeah, hopefully it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and folks, believe you me, I don't mind at all.
Yep.
If you're sitting back there on the couch going, that idiot.
Right.
That's totally fine.
Yep. Doesn't bother me a bit.
I'm fine with that.
Yep. We got pretty thick skin, I think.
Well, we got thick skin, and here's the thing. I know what I don't know.
Exactly.
I know I don't know this stuff, and that's okay. But, here's the thing, though. Everybody around here, none of them give a rat's rear end.
Nope.
That I don't know squat about this.
Exactly. They just appreciate that we're doing it.
Well,
you know what I mean? More than anything.
They take time to teach me a little bit.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like,
yep.
We've had some great talks about like the farm industry as a whole, and like the ag industry as a whole. I guess.
Right.
I should
there
say.
you go. Yep.
And the things that I talk about, and this is something that's an observation from I generally live in the more marketing, messaging, technical world, like tech world. And it's common for like call it Silicon Valley kind of companies to be like cutting edge and wanting to be moving forward all the time, and like that's you expect that culture, right?
Right.
But I'll tell you, these board members here have that same sort of mentality of what they want to do at the fair.
Right.
Now there's a different culture around it, much more friendly, whatever. But
exactly.
they want to drive this thing to be better. And
Yep.
and they're doing it. I mean, you look
Yep.
at what this place was 20 years ago
Yep.
and what it is today.
Exactly.
My goodness, this fair board has done an amazing job.
Done a fabulous job.
Hey, somebody else has got a drone up. If they remember, it does look like our drone.
A little bit smaller, maybe.
I think it is a little bit smaller. Should I throw ours up real quick, Wyatt, and go have a fight with them? Do like a dog fight?
Be like a dog fight in the air. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow. Meow. Zoom. So at this point, folks, we have, I don't know, probably what, 10 folks left in the trailer race, maybe?
Is there 10 left?
I don't know, somewhere 10, south of 10 probably.
Yeah. I don't know if there's 10, but
We have another full boat in the way.
sprayer tank looks like.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. The porta potty is disappeared.
Yeah.
And when I say disappeared, folks, I don't mean like they picked it up and took it off and it went away. I mean it like
Flattened.
disappeared. Like it's.
Oh, shoot.
But the amount of plywood is always surprising.
Yep.
You know, because you see like those the campers and things like that.
Yep.
You kind of forget that they've got quite a few layers of that little thin
Plywood in there.
plywoody stuff in there, and some of the other trailers. And
Then you have the boats and.
now, one thing that I hadn't really thought about. It's got to be hot as heck sitting down there in those trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Even at Christmas.
Not one place I'd want to be.
Whew.
It's not like a race, not like a NASCAR guy that's got cool air blowing in one of his vents, that he's breathing in. Let's go.
Oh, holy cow, folks! We got a Ryan Tompkins, I think, has the greatest comment on Facebook. I don't know if it's on the Discover Muscatine one or the fair one. But people should quit parking there out of the middle of the track. I think that's the best one. Doreen said she thinks there's a little bit. Brian Schaefer, Sue Henderson, thank you guys all for watching. We really appreciate it. Brian,
next year, come to the fair and watch it
well,
live.
now, but see, here's the thing to remember. Not everybody can.
Yeah,
There's
right.
stuff. And so, this is the other conversation, folks, that we always have when we talk about broadcasting like this. Originally, when people first hear this, when they're doing events, they're always afraid that it's going to hurt the event.
Events,
like, people aren't going to come. And what I always tell them, and tell me if you guys agree with this or not, I always think back to when I was a kid and watching the Cubs. So this is, mid to late 80s, early 90s.
Right.
And WGN would broadcast every game.
Every game.
Every game. Well, every home game.
Right.
And Wrigley was still full. And you got to remember, now I'm not talking 84 and 89 when the Cubs were semi-decent.
Right.
I'm talking like 86, 87 when they sucked.
When they were back.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
And Wrigley was still full.
Right.
Because there's an experience.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And we talk about that in high school sports, right? As high school sports started being broadcast.
Yep.
When we first started doing Muskie Sports, 7, 8, 9 years ago. I don't know
Something like that.
Everybody was afraid of that. I'm like, guys, let's think about this. Every professional sport,
Right.
you get to watch the games for free.
Yep.
Right? Most of them.
Most
right?
of them. Right.
Super Bowl's free.
Yep.
It's because it increases the visibility. It increases people that know about it.
Right.
And they find it actually increases gates over time.
Right. Exactly.
Because people want to come and see what it's all about. So, I don't know, folks, do you think, sitting at home, do you think watching this gives a good example for people of what it's actually like to be at the fair and, like, whether people should come out here or not? Let us know what you think, because I'm curious. It's kind of one of those theoretical conversations we have often.
Right. Or somebody might have just got off work or whatever, and,
right.
And it can't make it for the whole fair, and they say, well, we'll just watch it from home because it's. I just got off work and I'm tired, and
yeah,
and
they still got to be a part of it.
Yep.
And and I think it's kind of one of those things that I get the concept that at first blush it does seem like it might.
Right.
But I don't know of too many people that go, you know what, I really want to go to the fair. Oh, you know what, it's on TV. No, I'm going to sit at home and watch it.
Exactly.
Like I don't know of too many people that because it's not the same. It's.
I mean, turn on Channel 12 when the State Fair's on, and every night they have the State Fair on, and it's still loaded with people. You know, I mean, you can't even hardly move when you go to the state fair. Granted, it's just highlights of the day and not a whole show. But
and see, here's actually a great comment. Rhonda Tompkins just posted that she's watching on the fair Facebook page. It's the first year she's missed it in person, but her sons are playing for the Comets. They're playing a state tournament. They just sounds like they just got fourth. Congrats, guys.
Yep.
You know, so that's the kind of thing. Like, you know, you want to be a part of the fair. You want to be a part of this, but sometimes other stuff pops up.
Yep.
You can still keep track of what's going on and still feel like a part of it, so that when you get to work on Monday or Tuesday, you know, you can talk about what was going on.
Yep. Oh, I saw that on so-and-so or whatever. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so everybody, if you want to, you know, if you guys want to help the fair, everybody that's watching on Facebook, YouTube right now, just hop up there and hit that share button.
Yep.
Right? Just toss it out there and say, hey, check out the trailer races, check out the fair.
Exactly.
Because that, and we all know how it is. You know, everybody sees hundreds of thousands of ads on Facebook and YouTube every day.
Yep.
But if one of your friends shares it, you actually go, oh, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
That might be something I want to watch.
Exactly.
And here's the honest God's truth, folks. You guys are the best advertisers the fair could ever have. Right?
Exactly.
Way better than me, way better than Toby.
Yep.
You guys out there sharing it and saying, hey, check this out.
Are we getting ready to go again here?
I would hope the whole process here has been aimed towards getting ready to go again.
Yeah, because, I mean,
it's been a little bit. But, I mean, we did have, 7 trucks go down in one fell swoop there?
Yeah, so that's true.
And, you know, the other thing, folks, if you've never been to a trailer race before, one of the other things that kind of happens is the first, it's kind of like a restart at the big racetracks in NASCAR, right?
Right.
You know, you get down to turn 1 right after restart, there may be a big mess.
Right.
Right.
Especially at a super speedway.
Right. Exactly. But then, once it gets thinned out, you get more laps in between.
Right.
And when we get down to the last couple, they're going to be able to make a couple of rounds, and they're going to, you know what I mean? It'll be a little more fast-paced action. Dog, no, we don't care if your birthday's November 3rd.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares that mine's May 14th either. Write that down.
Write that down. 2 days before mine.
Yes, it is.
Yep, mine's the 16th.
One day after Jim Shepard from Sweetland Trailers.
Here we go.
Are we ready? Folks at home, are you ready for a little more? Wyatt, are you ready for another lap?
I'm ready. Here we go, folks. The green flag has been thrown.
Let's see if we can get a quick count on how many are live here as we go by.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Looks like, oh, we got the boat. We got the boat.
Boom. Up to the wall they go.
Shot the vodka.
I think there's 11 there, I think. What was left?
So I wasn't too far off.
No, I didn't think there was that. I thought there was less left than that, but they might make it through without stopping action here.
Well, we got a couple firing back up and breaking out.
Only one left. Just get out of the truck, dude, and leave it there. Force them up high.
There's the big yellow and brown truck up high. I don't know that high is clear.
True. Uh-oh, we got it moving. He's fired away.
Oh, is he?
Can he drive it? That's the next thing.
Does he have a transmission? I think Brian Schaefer is going to be our official, like, at-home color commentator.
Okay.
It's okay. Another beer break. Like
Another beer break.
I think he just obviously I don't know him from Adam, but
Right.
he sure seems to just call him as he sees him.
Yep.
And I don't think he's wrong.
No, definitely not. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's got it going.
Oh, he did. He did get it going.
He does still have a trailer on there. We did eliminate, it looks like 2 more, maybe?
So I do have to give another shout out to our friends at Next Gen Motors. It provided Pearl City Media and Discover Muscatine an awesome Segway, UTV, crew cab to use all week. It's been absolutely tremendous. It's the only way we've been able to get this all done, folks. Because I mean, we're moving camera and gear, and we're you know, you got like 3 minutes to get from one to the other and set up a thing and a thing. And it's been a tremendous help. So really appreciate that. Plus, everybody thinks I'm cool.
There you go.
Because they're all like, "Is that yours?" And I'm like,
There you go. I would say,
for the week.
for the week.
For the week.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, I bought it. That's
Yeah,
what I said. I bought it.
and again, it's usually people that know me, and they're like, "Why do you have one of those?" I'm like, "Well, because
I
Jimmy
wanted
Greenhaw's
one.
a nice guy."
I wanted one. That's what you tell them. I wanted one. It's kind of like, why do people want to own a Corvette? You know, I want to own one.
Well, right. No, I mean, I get that, but like, I mean, we've got an acre and a half, acre and a third, whatever it is. Like, our mower's more than enough to handle all this stuff around our mini ranch.
Mini ranch, as we call it.
Yeah, we need to name our house like a ranch does.
Isn't that the same thing?
Holy three glories.
Cleaning up again.
Take another look at some of that for you there, folks. You
Yeah,
know,
we've still got a lot of trucks left out there.
there's a surprising amount of trucks. And that green ball still is surviving. I don't know how long that's been here, folks. There's this green. You know those balls when we were kids that used to get at Walmart? You know, like those big and thin rubber balls.
Yep.
It's been floating out there about 3 or 4.
Yeah, at least 3 or 4 laps. At least 3. Now that you say that. Started with 22. And we're down to about 10, I'm going to say.
And we still have an absolutely full grandstand.
I love it.
Actually, you know what I think I can do here, folks?
I don't know that you could get too many more people in here. You know?
Randy Hake was in the red, white, and blue truck? I just saw a message from my wife. I did not know that.
Wow.
Well, I don't think, if I remember right, I don't think he lasted too long.
Yeah, he might have been in that first pile up.
Oh, boy.
Man.
So, Toby, what other words of wisdom do you have for the folks at home?
You know, here we are last day of the fair. I wish there was a way that we could do the girls' games from Fort Dodge, but that's not going to happen. You'll just have to watch them on live. Make sure you cheer on the Muskies girls softball team.
Got to see a handful of them this weekend.
Yep.
And shout out to Elsie.
Elsie Lewis.
Elsie Lewis, who's a first baseman for the Muskie softball team, does quite a bit of FFA stuff as well. She was showing all that fun stuff, but she also was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to ride a donkey just because.
A week before state softball. But she didn't get hurt, thankfully. No. She didn't get hurt. She rode. Okay. She got first or second in her heat, so she had to go out again.
Pardon the bad shot here. This is me with my cell phone pulling it on in for you, just to kind of give you an idea of how
full it is.
How full this is.
It's all the way out
and
like that.
It's all the way down and around
the corner. Holy moly. There's some people here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Almost looks like a rally for, a presidential candidate.
No, it doesn't look anything like that, folks, because these people are having fun. They're happy. They're getting along. Ignore everything Toby just said. It looks absolutely nothing like a
Well, there's that many people.
Okay, now
there's about the same amount of people.
I'll give you that,
yeah.
But, oh, boy, no. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. If everybody got along as well as people do at the fair, generally speaking.
Hold on, here we come.
Oh, we got somebody getting loose already.
Oh, there goes the front end. Oh, he's still going. Keep going, buddy.
Around for live lap 2 here.
Red flag out for one over here in turn 1 that's sideways.
Ooh, doggy. Well, and again, the nice thing here is the cleanup will go quicker.
Yeah.
Significantly fewer floating around.
Bring them around slowly. Get them set for the green flag. Those poor firemen in their fire suits. My goodness. That's gotta be. Ugh.
As I think about what I've learned about some of these fair board guys, I think they hold these trailer races just for an excuse to go out and play with their toys.
Yeah.
I mean, how often do you get to pick up a boat with a skid steer?
Yep, exactly.
I mean, that's not a normal thing even on a farm.
Nope.
Environment.
It's yeah. Trying to pick up the rear end of a trailer here. Move it around. Throw it somewhere up here.
Yeah, they're very conscientious about their cleanup here.
Yeah.
Put it in the spot where it's going to get broken down the most.
Right.
I
like how the 2 tires are still standing, and we still have our green ball.
Is it still there? Oh my. That green ball should not still be there.
No, it shouldn't.
It's kind of like the bull in the china shop thing, and that's like literally the one glass that's still on a shelf somewhere.
Exactly.
Hey, folks, there's a wallet that was found that's up at the crow's nest. So if you lost your wallet at home, give Kelsey a call.
Right.
Like, yo.
If it's got like $100 bill or something in it, that's definitely mine because I lost a $100 bill. Not exactly, but.
Let's see. Well, here's the power of Facebook, folks.
Okay.
Now, we all know that sometimes Facebook is horrible.
Yep.
More often than not, though, it's a
Normally it's a
generally
good thing.
positive thing.
Yep, it's normally a good thing.
And here's an example. Now we get to wish Roger and Jenny Brands a happy 24th anniversary.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Don't get just a random axle chilling before turn 1. That is exactly how it rolls around here.
Yep.
Brian was a volunteer firefighter in West Liberty for 13 years.
Yep.
So I'm guessing he had his fair share of time in the heat out here.
Yeah.
And Marty, and I'll just kind of say, a couple people have mentioned like they wish they knew about this sooner. Again, I just kind of want to touch on something that we mentioned at the top of the broadcast is, this year's kind of been our beta test. We did a couple of quick broadcasts last year just to kind of check and see if it's even possible. This year we kind of put some stuff behind it, but we didn't want to overpromise and underdeliver for it.
Right.
So we wanted to kind of just do this, see if people like it, not make a huge deal out of it yet. Make sure that it was all really going to work, right? So that we can get everything in place so that by the time we roll around to fair next year, we kind of know really what people want, what we want to be able to see, what we want to be able to produce for you, to really be able to show the fair at its best for everybody.
We did have a little bit.
Possible.
Just the internet alone, some of the issues we had in the barns with the internet. Now I think we got that figured out what we're going to do there next year.
Because, I wasn't sure, the tough thing is when you're using the mobile hotspots, it's not usually about the signal between us and the tower. It's about the load on the tower, right?
Right.
So, like, back in the day when we would go, when we first started doing this, and we would go to football games, like in Cedar Rapids and some other places like that. This was before all those other places had high-speed internet. Muscatine's lucky we've had fiber forever.
Right.
But they didn't have it in the stadiums and stuff like that, so we were using phones and things like that to try and get these things out. And you'd be sitting there an hour before the game. You'd be streaming like a champ.
Right.
And then, 2,000-3,000 people come in and load up one tower. Right. Oh, we're coming back.
We're coming back here.
That looked like a pretty clean lap.
I think they're going to still keep going, maybe. Are they going still? Possibly. Uh-oh. Now we're stopped over. Uh-oh.
88's on a 51 in a 3-2.
I only got like 5 there. Was that right?
I was 5 or 6. It wasn't very many.
Yeah.
But to kind of finish, the tower gets overloaded.
Okay.
Because each phone on the tower, and this is something I learned because I talked with Verizon. Each phone kind of like gets a little bit of bandwidth reserved, right?
Right.
And so it doesn't prioritize anybody. Like it's just like, oh, now there's 3,000 phones, so each one gets like none, even if they're not entirely using it all, right?
Exactly.
And so that was a big challenge early on in life, and that's kind of one of those things that happens here as well. Is you got to figure out what it is, and we're having conversations about, do we run maybe some fiber from the grandstand down to those, or like what are we going to need it? So that's kind of what this year was, and kind of testing out how long it really took us to move from one to the other, and and also if you guys would watch it. I mean, to be quite honest, right? Like, but I think we've got a pretty solid answer on that.
Yeah, hopefully for that we'll get that under control. And I just got a video sent to me from about my son, I think. I might have to check this out.
Let's see. We lost one.
We lost one.
Austin Bibbert. John Mike, I think you said. And Brad Franklin. So we're down to 3.
We're down to 3.
That's Kelsey following right after me. It's like there's an echo in here.
Yeah. Echo, echo. We've done that a couple times.
We've done it a time or 2 or 6 or 7. Because here's the funny thing. Most of the time you'll figure out, folks, that Toby and I don't listen to each other.
No. No. Not very often
Not
anyway.
very often. No.
Oh, shoot.
It's kind of like those frequencies you just kind of start tuning out.
Yep. Down to the final
They're missing
3.
dogs jokes. Okay, folks. Missing dogs jokes. All right. One of the things that I'm kicking around, so in the smaller arenas, it's really easy to pull in the live mic, right, from the judges and things like that, which we did.
Right.
Pulling it in from the crow's nest is.
Oh.
Here's one of them for you.
Yeah.
He literally just said this. I watched a documentary about clocks. It was about time. So for those of you who may not know what dogs jokes are, that is probably the doggiest of dog jokes.
Yep.
And we're kicking around using one of our wireless mic systems to potentially pull in that to be able to give you, because when you bring it in over the PA, it sounds horrible. Like you can't even understand it.
Yep.
It's bad. But that's something that maybe we'll be able to pull off for next year, is be able to let dogs jokes kind of slide in around Toby and I.
Right.
Filling your ears with crap.
Perfect. Dog. Tom the dog Christensen. Used to race here on Saturday nights. Tried to get a car put together for the races on Wednesday, just didn't quite get it done. What are we waiting on?
Sunset?
Maybe. Well, I tell you, this cloud that's over top is doing wonders.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's keeping that sun out. And there we go. We got a green flag.
Green flag. Here we go.
Final 3 drivers left.
3.
Oh, it looks like there's. Yeah, there is 4. There's 4.
Kelsey can't count.
Yep. Boom. Another hit of the boat.
Now, see, this is something we kind of talked about earlier, folks. You notice that the trailers are pretty light,
Empty
at the moment. So it's going to kind of almost end up in demo derby land here, not before long.
Exactly. And now it's more about
how long the engines can last.
Exactly.
Oh, pardon me. Holy cow. Because as you can tell,
hey, guess what? Green ball's
still there. Here we go.
Oh, shoot.
The lone. Here you go, folks. You gotta appreciate it. And the color doesn't do this justice.
No.
Like, you can't replicate it. But that is like a bright neon green ball out there in all the carnage, and it's just hanging out, minding its business.
Yep.
That's a lesson for everybody. Mind your business.
Exactly. Here we come again, folks.
Oh, he gets loose. Oh, nice. Nice control through turn
Turn
one.
one there, yep. After getting pushed through.
So did we lose the other two?
Evidently, they might have pulled in or something. Maybe they got overheated or something, but
So didn't everybody ever think that this was just dog trying to like drum up business?
right.
Oh,
fuel leak. Well, that'll eliminate your truck real fast.
It will. Eliminate, get it? It's eliminating its gas.
Yep.
Oh, that's more of the
More of the dog jokes.
More of the high quality humor. I'm gonna tell you this, folks. You get what you pay for.
Yep. Why not? Put one on turn one and one in turn four and let them go.
Just throw the derby blockades back out.
Yeah.
The crowd's pretty proud of itself. Doug just told them
Yep.
to give themselves a round of applause for filling the place and hanging out through the whole thing, and they were glad to oblige.
Oh yeah,
They're proud of themselves.
They're proud of themselves, and
That's
that
what they
they should be.
The amusement's open till 10. Yeah, so Kenneth Ordway, just Brian says, I'll text Doug to kick it into the middle.
Kick it into the middle.
That smells like fuel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. I can smell it now that.
It smells like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a gentleman just pointed out, and I just got a whiff of it myself.
Yep.
This pile here is just to our right is smelling pretty gaseous.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
I believe that was Dana Wells from Wilton that
was it?
pointed that out. Yeah.
I think it might have been. So, Kenneth, that's just, if you can watch the whole fair, you can. So if you're on YouTube, it'll be on Discover Muscatine.
Mhm.
There are a couple things that will still come out later. The horse and pony show was pretty tough on the internet out there, so you'll see bits and pieces of it, but we'll have it in its entirety. And probably in the next day or two, we'll be able to get that put out. We'll also have the 4-H FFA rabbit show from, was that Friday morning?
Friday morning, yes.
No, Thursday morning.
No, it was Saturday morning, wasn't it?
No, that was Thursday morning.
That
The
was
open-
Thursday
yeah,
morning,
The open
yes.
was this morning.
Yep, the open one was.
So we'll have that'll go out as well. But you can see them all on that. And if you're on Facebook, you can pull it up on either Discover Muscatines or Muscatine County Fair.
Right.
And as we, some of you may have noticed that we at Pro City Media have been developing a new website for the fair. As we continue to build that out into phases 2 and 3, these videos will actually get to live on the fair's webpage. So you'll
good.
always be able to get them there as well.
Good.
Got some cool things coming for next year too on the fair website. We actually built a database, and here's the thing: does anybody at home care about this nerd stuff? Probably not, but you're going to get to hear it anyway.
Yeah,
because
you're
I
gonna
think
get
it's
to
kind
hear
of cool.
It is cool.
So we're basically kind of building out a database that kind of parallels what 4-H and FFA have, and then also to handle the open side, right?
Right,
Because
right.
they can handle the contest for that, which is great. But we've got one built that'll kind of hold a database that'll handle it all, so that as the results come in, they can, instead of having to put it in a spreadsheet, doing this and that and the other, we just pop it into the website. Almost. They had a leaking gas tank. What was I just going to say?
The websites you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah. So then we'll be able to have the results out like right away to people. And like, then we can. That's so that's something that's coming too. And
Yep.
again, that's when I mentioned that this fair board is really trying to look to the future and things like that. These are some of the things that we're pulling off. And I'll be honest, what we do is we just go out and we look at the best fair sites that are out there, right? And other event sites. And what are they doing? And it's like, all right, well, we're just going to do that.
Right,
right?
exactly,
Like,
yep.
You know, we went out, I think we went through and benchmarked, I don't know, probably 10 to 15 different fair sites. And then built the groundwork for all that.
Right.
And then we're just going to start phasing it out as it works for everybody.
Yep,
So,
that'll be fun.
funny little side note. So if you guys ever come out to the fair, you can stop in and visit us if we're actually in. We've got like a little mini office in the grandstand right inside the center door there. And during every other event, that's where they sell water and all this stuff, so there's signs up there.
Right.
Wyatt had been in there sitting, it's like 8 people in the last 20 minutes have asked me for water.
Sorry, we don't have it here, guys.
We're going to have to cover that up for next year.
Yep.
But that being said, you know, if you ever really need some water, we usually have something around.
Yep.
So it looks like they're. Oh, they found. Oh my goodness.
That is a good leak there.
Let's see if I can get you guys a shot of that, so you can see what's kind of holding up the action here.
Wow, that's really bad now.
Yeah, it's the fumes are actually almost overpowering here. Right where they're at, it's probably. Oh geez, what, 10 foot?
Yeah, it's
10 foot long, probably 18, 24 inches wide puddle of gasoline. It might be a pond. It might be a lake, depending on, you know, in Minnesota, you'd count that as a lake.
Yep.
That's the only way you get to 10,000. It rained. We went from 10,000 to 20,000 lakes.
Exactly.
It's a drought. We're at 9,500.
Exactly.
Sorry to any Minnesota fans we may have out there.
I don't think you're going to have that problem.
I don't either. At least it's not Missouri.
Yeah, there you go.
So will they just dilute that?
Nope, we'll just burn it right off.
That's what I was going to say. I didn't know if they
burn it.
Well, now
right
that sounds like some good TV, folks.
Yep.
Do you want to see a flaming gas fire on a flaming gas fire?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not really too redundant. Only a little redundant.
Only a little redundant. It had to have come off that boat. Fuel cell on the
dude,
boat.
it's actually longer than that. That's
Yeah,
gotta be. That's a solid 20 foot. I couldn't see it behind. There's a couple of posts that go up here right to my right.
Beams. Not posts, that's a beam. There's a difference.
Whatever. I'm already learning about ag this week. I don't need to learn about construction right now.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh, Dog's going to maybe throw it out to the crowd to decide if they give him a couple more laps after we get this
fire burned up.
And now, again, folks, we're going to show this to you. You know, some folks may cut away from this.
Don't try this at home.
Do not.
Do this at
I
home.
repeat, do not. If I find out, I'll tell you this. If I find out anybody tried pulling this trick off, no more fair broadcasts.
Yep.
No more. Be
more.
like Dad turning the car around.
Yep. We're going to turn the car around and go home.
Turn the car around and go home.
God, my goodness. Just looking around. There's
Brian's grabbing another beer at home.
Yep.
There it goes.
Holy cow. That's a big flame, guys.
That looks like what I do in my backyard sometimes. Ooh, boy, we can feel that over here. $60 fire.
Yeah. That's, a good thing that somebody caught that, and
yeah, absolutely.
Because that could have been an absolute nightmare.
That's just being, a good citizen.
Yep.
See a problem, see something,
Fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a quick shot from the turn one to kind of give you maybe a little more scale of that. I mean, it's.
That's crazy. That black smoke is rolling. Oh, our green ball got kicked.
Wait, why
No,
is
we
he kicking
can't
the
kick
green
the
ball?
green
What
ball
was he
out. No, now we had it the whole race. It was going to make it through the whole thing.
I was going to take that home and put it up on a wall at
No
Pearl City
kidding.
Media. Be like, yo.
This made it through the whole trailer race.
One of the crazy little things that, like every job that you have has like these little side perks that you never really think about.
Right.
One of the side perks that we get is like little community artifacts sometimes end up with us.
Yeah.
Right? Just because
yeah.
nobody knows what to do with them, whatever. And we're like, we'll take that. We'll put it on a wall or something.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's going home with the ball now.
No, the ball's, no, somebody
keep going. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. Keep it going. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go. We got to get the ball bouncing across the place. And
it's not baseball. You don't get to keep it and take it home.
Yeah. There we go. Get that thing going. It's going around now.
What were we saying? It must have been super important.
I don't know. Something about you get the kicks that you get. Yeah.
Yeah, you just like this crazy, like when the Chinese visited a couple
Sorry,
years ago.
folks. Chris is sometimes is kicking in. So
no, it's not that. No, it's the ADHD. It's 100% the ADHD. Squirrel.
There it is, right?
Squirrel.
Oh shoot. But anyway, yeah, you're. They're trying to keep it going, but
they're doing a horse crap of a job, though.
Yeah. There we go. Trying to keep the ball going across the stands. I'm watching a bunch of dirt.
Okay,
here's another dog joke.
Here's another dog joke for you. Well, it's not even really a joke. It's more of a fact.
Yep.
He goes, hey, everybody, let me ask you, what'd you do last Sunday? Oh, I watched some dirt burn. Could have at least, Kelsey maybe next time needs to have some hot dogs ready for us.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it seems like a reasonably likely thing to happen. We need to make use of this.
Ooh. Not with water. Right.
A good point was kind of, now, obviously, they're using water for some specific reasons here.
Right.
In the mud, like, whatever. And they're not really trying to entirely put it out, per se.
Right.
It's just kind of like control it, keep dampness around.
Right.
Or at least that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But, a good point was made, like, if you've got, like, metal that's heated up and on fire, water on that's not necessarily a wise idea. It's just going to fog everything up, smoke it out. That's maybe a sand scenario, or make some glass out of it, whatever. Well, the ball's doing a little bit better now.
Oh.
Party foul. Somebody hit it down here by us. Young man in a bright orange to the rescue. Hey, Toby, ask me what I did last Sunday.
What'd you do last Sunday?
Watch some guys make some mud.
Instead of burning.
It's not burning anymore.
We made mud.
It's not burning anymore.
Hey, we can keep up with dog.
I'll tell you this. I can come up with as dumb of jokes as anybody.
It's all good.
Ask my son or my wife or anybody that's known me longer than about 2 weeks. Somebody who I haven't really had a reason to call out yet this week is Matt Schweitzer.
Yeah.
I feel that's. Oh, wait, I see a green light down there.
Oh, boy, we're ready.
Whoa. I'm going to shut up, and here we come.
We appear to have 3 left. Well, that was ridiculously clean.
Yeah.
So
Too
again,
easy.
haven't had a chance to call on Matt Schweitzer, but this is the perfect time because dumb jokes, Matt Schweitzer go hand in hand.
Oh, boy.
We're just going to leave it at that.
Okay. Got to bang them up, boys. I mean, the only problem is there's just not much left that they can really go through.
Well, there's not much left to go through, and there's not. I think there's more excitement with the green ball right now.
We should be getting a green light right away here.
I don't know that it ever.
Well, they don't want them to have too much speed coming around
well,
there.
no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know about that. Here we go.
Here we go, folks. Oh, there's
Somebody's
two
getting loose.
Yep. He's trying.
I think we're gonna have to make some sort of decision here because we're either gonna have to find some more crap to throw out there and try and take some guys out.
Right.
But, and here's the thing: there's a big pile there, but everybody's just. One more lap, says Dog. You know what Kelsey needs to work on for next year? She needs to get Dog the Bounty Hunter to join Dog up there.
Oh.
Because the hair.
The hair. Everything.
Oh, we got 2 into each other? We have 2 into each other. Maybe? Well, now it's just starting to look like NASCAR. Go fast, turn left. Go fast, turn left. Go fast, turn left.
Tell them they got to go force them up high. Put one of those cinder blocks right where they're going through and force them up high. You know what I mean? So they got to go through the debris.
Yeah. But now here's the thing. I mean, I can't give them too much, you know what, because if I was driving
Right.
and I'm trying to win,
Right.
it's
I get
a smart play.
Yep.
Here they come down the front stretch. Oh, we got... Oh, we got choked out again.
There we go.
There we go. The boat has been moved.
The last truck that went through it. Wow. Chunked up again.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The crowd says another lap. I think, and Dog's inclined to give them what they want.
I got to go through the boat, though, again. Through the debris.
Everybody's grouping up here. Almost 3 wide. Oh, he gets into him. Gets him loose. Well, that didn't work the way it was supposed to. They were trying.
They were trying.
They were trying. I'll give them that.
They were trying.
They were definitely trying.
I truly think that green truck
Was pushing
Yeah.
the red and blue. I think we've got a winner. Oh wait, no. Well, they fired back up over there. The crowd went, one more. One more. Sounds like a 5-year-old. One more.
Yeah.
Get back there.
That's pretty good, though.
And ow.
You all right?
Ow. Jeez.
Pulling
Okay.
some of the dried stuff off.
Okay, folks, here's a quick lesson. If you're in the front row of a demo derby and or trailer race, and you get hit with wet dirt and you have hairy arms,
Get it
pull
off
it out right away.
anyway.
Do not let it dry. Just learned that the hard way.
Here we go, folks.
We're down to 2. Oh, he didn't follow the instructions. Go fast, turn left. The haters make us famous, Dipper. You know, that's a good point.
What's that?
Haters make us famous.
Yep.
That's true. The crowd is now chanting "Hit the boat."
I mean, the boat's still got a pretty good chunk on it.
It does, actually. So here's the carnage that remains. And as you can see, the crowd's still hanging out. Let's see if we're going to gamble. We're going to put this camera. Now remember, we are recording all these magical feeds so we can I think he's going to Bigfoot it. I think they're going to Bigfoot it, folks. These guys know how to play to a crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, dogs have it up, folks. I don't know, Toby. Who do you think's getting the bigger?
It's kind of hard to get it all with the headphones on, but
might have been. I think it might have been the 88.
I think the 88 is going to get the win.
I'm not sure, but the 88 seems to have some sort of secret compartment trapped in his truck there. What is that? Is that looks like, is that nitrous? Nitrous. It's actually probably just a fuel cell or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's blood. To figure something out here sooner or later.
Yeah, we're down to
because they're going to run out of fuel eventually.
Yep.
About half the crowd's on their feet. Ball's still bouncing around up there.
That's good. I think it would have made it through the whole thing.
There we go. Got the last two coming at us one more time.
Okay. I honestly think that's it, folks. We're going to have to pick a winner here, unless they split it both ways.
It looks like we're wrapping up. The guys are coming down out of the. Oh. Did we get a winner?
I think they split it.
Oh, they split it.
I think they split it. Yep, I think they split it.
All right. Well, folks, then that is going to do it for us. We've got a split between the 88 and the. I don't know what the other one was.
41, wasn't he? I can't remember.
I don't know that the number's really important.
Yeah.
So anyway, folks, thank you for sticking with us. Hope you. Yeah, Brian, I knew it was a fuel cell. I was just trying to see if I could start a conspiracy real quick. But thank you all for joining us. It has been an absolute thrill and a blast to do this with you guys. Thank you for participating on social media. It's what makes these live broadcasts worth doing.
Exactly.
And just if you know a fair board member or if you Kelsey, whatever, reach out, drop an email, tell them how much you appreciate this.
Yep.
And we're gonna, I'm planning on doing it next year. That much I can tell you for sure.
Right.
But seriously, like, these guys are all volunteers, most of them, and everybody enjoys hearing when they did a good job. So take that quick moment out of your day and drop a quick note over on the Facebook page. Drop an email to muscatinecountyfair@gmail.com. That'll go to Kelsey and the whole crew. Or you can send it to us if you're on our Facebook page. We'll pass it along. But I just want to say, folks, mark the fair down for next year. Make sure you're participating. Make sure you're supporting them. And Toby, I think that's all I got.
That's basically all I got. Thanks a lot. It was a good time. I did have fun, and doing stuff that I love doing. Watching, I used to help, but I kind of got out of that. And once you get out of it, it's a little different game. But I enjoyed it, had a good time. Thank your FFA 4-H advisors. Thank the kids for participating on the livestock end. And hopefully we'll be back. I'm like 99.999% sure we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
So
I think that's a pretty safe.
With that, folks.
Well,
drive safe.
Yeah, drive home safe. Brian, be safe
Yeah.
out there after all this weird. I'm just gonna say one last thing, folks. Go attack this next week with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. Thank you, Coach Harbaugh, and we will see you same time, same channel next year.
Next year.
Have a great night.